A beautiful morning to all our viewers. I believe we're all doing good and we are all doing fine. Your life today, don't forget that this show is proudly brought to you by the world's first living alkaline coffee, and as well brought to you by Togo Schools. And it's your life today, streaming live from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. with your favorite host, Alice Nads. And in today's learning, I just want us to look about a very simple task that many people actually they skip their eyes over it and they do not take it serious, but this is what is going to keep you going, and this is what is going to keep your business going to another level. And we are going to be looking at the customer service skills. Many people, they get into business and they learn to connect with people very well, but what makes people go away from you? What chases people away from you? What takes them far away from you? It's just the way you handle them. It's just the services that you provide to them after or during your business venture that you're doing with them. So number one, if you want to develop good customer service skills, look at this. Develop empathy. You need to develop empathy as your cornerstone. Let empathy be your what? Your cornerstone. The capacity to just simply to talk about this is like the capacity to experience other people's thoughts. Empathy. It's just the capacity to experience other people's thoughts and feelings from their point of view rather than from your own point of view. To identify with or be sensitive towards them. Like, let me give an example. You want to sell someone C24/7 and you very well know the value of this C24/7. You very well know the real price of this C24/7, but this person is like, do you know what, this is so expensive, I cannot go ahead with this, I cannot use this, you understand? So you just need to develop empathy and get to connect and get to make this person understand. Yes, you get to understand their point of view and also bring in your point of view as like in other words, like you try to educate them on the proper use of this medicine or on proper use of this supplement and let them fall in line with you such that you can be able to do business together, or you can be able to sell this product to them and get the best results out of it. Above all, people want to feel understood. People need to feel understood, respected, and supported. If you do not let people feel understood, if you do not let people feel respected, if you do not make people feel supported, no one is going to connect with you. The way you really need people to understand you is the very way people need to be understood. So when you're doing business, when you're going out to start on prospecting, when you're going out to invite people, make sure you understand people first before you're being understood. Then point number 2, we're going to look at exclude positivity by watching your words. You just need to exclude positivity by watching your words. How are you going to be able to do this? A deliberately optimistic state of mind, looking for what's right rather than what's wrong, and aligning our words with that goal. You just need to understand what is right and what is wrong. You align them in a proper way. Then point number 3 is going to be practice patience. Practice patience by knowing your triggers. Many people would let our triggers overtake us. We let how do they call it? The ego within us overtake us, which is very wrong. To accept and tolerate delays, complaints, or suffering without developing counter-production responses such as anger or irritation. People really irritate, people really annoy, but the only way you can overtake them is understanding them by practicing patience. Just be patient, my dear ones. You just really need to be patient to that maximum level of being patient. And point number 4 is aim for clarity before persuasion. Before you persuade people, just make sure you're clear enough. Be easy to understand. The elimination of ambiguity when communicating. Hanging on clarity is persuasiveness. People need to understand before they can be convinced. before you need to convince someone into your business idea, before you need to convince someone into your products, make sure they understand you. Make sure you understand each other. Make sure they understand the products that you want to give them. Make sure they understand the business that you're bringing onto them. Are we right? Or are we together? Then point number 5 is keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Play it simple. The quality of being uncomplicated, plainness of speech, undone and single-minded, like single-minded purpose that makes comprehension effortless. The more you be hard, the more you're going to comprehend things. The more you be simple, the more things are going to move on easily. And then point number 6 is cultivate curiosity through questions. You need to learn how to ask questions to these people you're dealing with. Having a strong desire to venture into the unknown with the intention of learning or discovering something new. To be inquisitive and to question. Learn to ask questions before you move on to our next step. Then point number 7 is listen attentively and actively. When we are bringing our business onto the table, or when we are bringing our products onto the table, we really tend to talk more. So after you talking more, get that bridge. Let this someone talk as well. Listen when this person is communicating back. Listen attentively and as well actively. Listen actively and paying close attention to what is being said or done, to be alert, watchful and respectful, and as well receptive. It will help you give back the best communication or the best feedback. And then point number 8 is learn to prioritize, then automate. Learn to prioritize and then automate. The action or process of ordering. The action or process of ordering, competing demands, managing both time and exceptionals more effectively, putting first things first. You need to put first things first and last things last. Number 9, keep your composure. You just need to be composed. You keep your composure. Remaining calm when faced with adversity and staying in control of your emotions when the unexpected happens. You might present very well your business, you might do very well and you feel like you really have made your best, but then out of the blue someone brings in that hard point, so you have boom, it knocks you down. You feel like you're really broken and you really need to bring it out. But what will keep you going is keeping calm. What will keep you going is understanding. You keep this composure of yourself. Then thicken your skin. We really need to thicken our skin. Receiving tough feedback or criticism and not allowing yourself to get upset or offended by it. Being tough, stolid or resilient. Nothing is easy, you people. You're going to face hard situations. You're going to face hard people. And actually, you're going even to be criticized by your own, like your real own, your loved ones. But all you need to do is to toughen your skin. Make your skin tough. Like, do not let the bad mind overtake you. Do not let the bad words put you astray. Then hone your humility. You just need to hone your humility. This is the ability to put your ego, one's own needs aside, to serve others, willingness to admit when you're wrong or don't have the answer. You just need to put your ego aside. Put all your wants aside and get to understand this person and get to give the best to this person that they really need. Remember, in this business, as far as you're connecting with people, you be able to work for others. You're not here to be worked for, but you're here to serve others. The more you learn that you're ready, the more you really need to learn and understand that you're ready to serve others, is the more you're going to see your business going to another level. Get ready to serve others. Then number 12 is adapt. Open to change and quickly modifying thoughts and actions to respond positively. To be flexible rather than rigid. Set in our ways or immovable. Like, you need to adapt to the situation. You need to be able to, like, if this, remember we are in a copy and paste business. So you see what is now working out, Now, like, we are now running this business, our business is online, everything is going digital, you know it. So you just need to adapt to that. There's no need of Nyam is inviting from the office. Nyam is no. Adapt to the situation. If someone is telling I do not have time to come to office, but I can spare of time online, it's okay. Let's go with that. Or if someone is like I do not have time off, but I really need to meet you in person, it's okay. Create time for that. Just need to adapt. Then take ownership and responsibility. An act of possessing a situation, problem, or challenge and seeing it through to resolution, taking control and taking responsibility. You need to be responsible for everything. Remember, I said last time that we are all team leaders. We are here to lead people. So if you're irresponsible, my dear, you're not going to be able to take your business to another level. That is not a skill. It's really a skill you really need to learn. Then act with confidence. You just really need to act with confidence. Expertly communicating to provide the mutual feeling that questions have been answered and issues have been acknowledged, addressed, and as well resolved. Be confident enough. Just really need to be confident enough to that strongest point. I know sometimes when we speak, someone will be like, I think you've been a public speaker for over something like 5 to 7 years. Not really, but it's just being confident in yourself. Believe in yourself to that maximum level. Believe in what you're going to present to someone. Own it, take it into you, and let it be part of you. Let business be part of you. Let what you're going to talk about be part of you. Before you start telling people, I really need you to work with me, I really need you to join me, I really need you to help me in such and such a thing, I really need you, I have such and such a product to offer to you, I have such and such a service to offer to you. Make sure you own it. Make sure it's part of you, that even when you start speaking about it, it's already part of you, and this person will be like, yeah, this is really what I have to go in for. And then the last point is going to be become a teachable teacher. Become a teachable teacher. Let me tell you one secret, people. Teachers really don't want to be taught. Did you notice that? Like, teachers in life, they really know that they have made it life. They have read it all, and even if they have not read it all, they think they can read it on their own and understand things and make their own notes, and after coming up with their own notes, they can really give it back to the people in the best way. But in this world, once you want to go to another level as far as business is concerned, you need to become a teachable teacher. This is the willingness and capability to learn from others. The more you're ready to learn from others, the more you're ready to learn from your mentors, the more you're ready to learn from people around you, the more you're ready to learn from your seniors and people below you. Actually, you need to understand me here well. It's not all about learning from people above us, but it also requires learning from people who are below us. Those people have really good ideas that will keep us moving. So become a teachable teacher. Oh my God, I'm coming to the end of the show, but I'm really so overtaken. I feel like I really need to talk more. But allow me to stop here for today. And do not forget that this show is broadly sponsored by the World is Living Alkaline Coffee. We have it in 4 flavors. We have it in cappuccino, original, latte, sugar-free. To those men who really want to become monsters, look out for cappuccino. The ladies' secret is in latte. Those people who are dealing and battling with heavy complications of life, try out the Living sugar-free. And those people who just really feel like, I want to enjoy the coffee, you can use the original for you. And as well, as we know, we are in schooling times, do not forget about the Togo schools. We have a variety for you, rated from kindergarten, primary level, secondary level, and as well vocation level. And this show is also proudly sponsored by your favorite host, Alice Nat. Monday to Friday. Thumbs up to our director, thumbs up to the team that we work with. You people really today need to appreciate the people behind the cameras, the people behind the technology that really make our show become possible and reachable to each and everyone. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share for others who are always busy to catch us live during this time. So as I'm concluding, allow me end with this quote. The tendency to follow the path of least resistance guarantees failure in life. The tendency to follow the path of least resistance guarantees failure in life. You don't want to fail. No one wants to be a failure. We're all meant for big achievements. We are all meant for greater destinies. So do not follow that path of resistance. Become a teachable teacher. I love you all. Stay blessed. Catch you tomorrow at the same time. You live today here at HBMS TV. Talking Health.